Now, he is born, anybody can tell, because not many members, we wanted some kind of a interaction also. He is born in he is born in no, adjacent to Navadvip. No, you should take the support of the Mother Vishnu. Yes, Mother? Yes, she is correct. That is why she is Prabhupada's disciple. You have to understand that. So, Srila Prabhupada, his name is given by his parents, is Abhay Charan De, and he is born in Calcutta, September 1, 1896. Okay? You can Google it also, no problem. You know, that's all fine. So, 96 in Calcutta. So, his father name is, where is Mataji is gone? Okay. Gaur Mohan De. He is a very pious person, very all sattvic person, and he used to take care of his son very nicely. And the point here is what will happen, we cannot compare the exalted personality Srila Prabhupada. In his childhood pastimes, he, from the day one, he was very much inclined towards the Lord Krishna. So the very first attraction was that at that age, his parents used to take him and other children, neighboring children also, to Puri Lord Jagannath, where he is able to see Lord Jagannath Ratha Yatra. So he is very fond of this. And local temple, there is a local temple near to his house. There was a Radha Govinda temple. So he used to go frequently at the age of 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. He regularly used to go. That is how he got attached with the deities of Radha Govinda ji. And after that, what happened? So his inclination as the day passes, it was increasing. And finally, so he got really attracted with Jagannath Ratha Yatra. So he used to request his parents, he wanted his own chariot ride. Just imagine an age of 5 years plus or 6, 7 years in that age group. So his father, he brought a small chariot of 3 feet size, 3 feet height, which is and a nice canopy on the top of that with a tilaka, everything. So he used to call all his friends, relatives, everybody. You know, he used to pull the ratha in front of the road, in front of the streets. That is how he used to enjoy. He used to call other children's mothers, elderly people also to involve in the activities. So that has become quite a big activity. At least around 20-30 members of his surrounding people, they all used to join together. They used to motivate the children. Especially in the biography, I think we have one, Prabhupada Leelamrita is also going on. They might have read some of the important things. Bhagat Tarini, his elder sister, she used to cook many varieties, you know, and for offering to the Lord Jagannath. He is very sincere. He used to offer all the things. See, at that time, at his small age, young age, he used to offer it to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Whatever his parents bring, he'll offer it to Krishna. This is a lesson for all of us, okay? All the points is all lesson for us. Whatever we cook at home, we should offer it to Krishna. End of the day, devotees, they all practices on the basis of the 4 regulative principles. They will prepare a very nice, wonderful vegetarian bhoga to the Supreme Lord. So this is being cultivated by Srila Prabhupada at what age? The young age itself. And The biography says that Prabhupada, since he used to go to the local temple, Radha Govinda temple, he used to stay there for 1 hour, 2 hours like that, focusing to the Lordship in Archa Vigraha form. And he used to get attracted with them. That is why in the Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, you work for me, you go to the temple, simply offer obeisances to me, look at me face to face. Very simple things. But Prabhupada in the young age, he used to follow it. These are lessons for that. He is not an ordinary person. We didn't know that when he was there in young age. What do we know about his futuristic thing? Isn't it? That is how Prabhupada started growing very nicely. And he studied in Calcutta, there's a Loyola College, something like that. Correct? I don't know, I don't really remember. I'm talking about way back 25, 30 years of remembrance. So it's a British college it is. And he was studying that, he graduated, and he was not very comfortable to accept the degree certificate. Because those times, we all know that British, they conquered India, and severe political games are going around, and he is not comfortable, and we didn't have any freedom in India. This is the situations which is going on. And when he came at the age of 19 years, he's done his diploma, additional thing, like since he was not at all interested, in his mind all the time, freedom for our country, freedom for our country. So he started following the footsteps of the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. He was not comfortable with any of those things. So he was not comfortable with Gandhi too. So this was the situation. And in 1947, he written a letter to M.K. Gandhi. M.K. Gandhi is one of the most powerful political leaders in India at that time, started with the non-violence. And he clearly written that letter saying that it is a high time to better detach from the political activities. The time has come, you just come out from these political activities if you really want to live. What exactly it means? It means that death is very nearing you, better get out from that place. That was the situation. And
can you repeat that? I couldn't hear, I came just...
This is way back in 1947, Mataji. Srila Prabhupad, he has written a letter to Mohandas Karmachandra Gandhi, M.K. Gandhi. So he said that just come out from your political position as on today. That is not conducive for you. Because if you really want to live, you better come out from that.
This is Prabhupada told him, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Prabhupada, he's written a letter. Of course, he didn't get any reply from them. That is a different thing. But the following year, he's been shot.
Shot, yeah.
So, this is Prabhupada. That means, what is the lesson here? This exalted personality, Srila Prabhupada, one is not an ordinary person. He is able to see even the future also. These are the lessons.
Years of the future.
Yes, he is able to see the future also.
Prabhuji, if Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi would have listened to him, he would have survived. His life would have extended.
We can't say. We can't say. He probably might have lived some more years.
Karma also there, no?
Is it? And he would have been helped.
I thought that the death is already predestined.
Now, why he written the letter to M.K. Gandhi?
I don't know. This is what I'm trying to understand.
This is
death
simple as that.
predestined.
M.K. Gandhi's basic principle is to read Bhagavad Gita. Whenever he is not able to understand, or whenever he is there in a complicated issues, at that time he is to open the Bhagavad Gita and he sees that. If you take out any of the Bhagavad Gita, this thing backside you can see Gandhi. Whenever I'm not able to get any realization or a way out from the critical issues or critical problem, Bhagavad Gita is a solution which gives me. I'll just open one of the shloka and read, then automatically my mind will come down, situate in a proper thing. So that is how he was a favorable to Bhagavad Gita. Because of that soft corner, I think so, I'm assuming this particular.
Probably he would have become a devotee.
Who knows? We don't know, right? Prabhupada gave him a chance, isn't it? Like how he has given a chance for us, we are sitting here.
Yeah, use
If we
every
don't take
minute.
the chance, what will happen?
Yep.
Isn't it? We'll be rotting around outside
Mm.
and we have to take 8,400,000 species. No? This is what it happens. So, Prabhupada, from there, one day what happened? Some of the very exalted, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, welcome, please. Happy Janmashtami. Please come. For the benefit of newcomer Prabhuji, today is our Acharya, the founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. His name is Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. That is his appearance day. So we'll be talking about him. Okay, this is for your information. That is what we are seeing is Srila Prabhupada. He is the one who established the Hare Krishna movement worldwide. And millions of devotees around the world, they were celebrating today's the appearance day of his. Okay? So, you are from which part of
Gujarat. Anand.
Anand? You heard of Srila Prabhupada?
Yes, and
You had got the area of the Hare Krishna temple?
yeah.
Okay. Any Hare Krishna temple, if you go, you will see the deities of Srila Prabhupada. Okay? Because of him, we are all sitting here. Because of him, we are talking about all the spiritual subject matters. Okay? So I'll continue. Whichever you don't know, you can ask later on. Be comfortable, relax. So, coming back, Srila Prabhupada, at the age of 19 years after passing out from his university, some of his very close friends, at that time, those areas, Calcutta surrounding these areas, were many Gaudiya Sampradaya people were very active. And at the same time, the suppression of the Britishers is also very high. This is the situation. Then what happened, these friends, they said, one of the Gaudiya Math advanced devotee has come. He very nicely explains about spirituality. Can we go and listen to him? Because all these friends are connected with the freedom, actual freedom for India. And they are not comfortable through the non-violence, they are going to get the freedom. They are not ready to follow the instructions of Gandhi. So, they wanted, they heavily influenced, because young, energetic, the blood is such that, Avesh. So, they are followers of the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, those times. And all these personalities, they motivated, they inspired, they are very close, thick friends with Prabhupada. They had gone to see Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada and his friends, they had gone to see this exalted personality. He didn't know who is he, and they don't know who is these personalities. For your information, even till today, that particular place is very well maintained by ISKCON. It is in Calcutta. Recently, I have visited that place. It is in a rooftop kind of a garden, right? And there, the exalted personality is sitting over there, and he's being called as a Vaikuntha man. And his name is Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj. A powerful devotee, which nobody doesn't know. Only few people, Gaudiya Sampradaya people, they know him very well. So Prabhupada came along with his friends. When they are entering it, like how Prabhu and family they entered it, like that they also entered in to the place. And immediately Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur says, now you young boys, young people should preach Krishna consciousness to the Western country. People who know nothing, please preach. They don't know what the sannyasi is talking about. They were all surprised, especially in that group. Prabhupada was really surprised. How come he knows Suddenly that young children were all qualified, and he says, you are all good in English, use your vocabulary, use your intelligence, preach Krishna consciousness, to the Western countries. And he was thinking like this, and suddenly Prabhupada, he asked one question. We are currently under the clutches of Britishers. What is the use in preaching, Krishna conscious now? We have to get our freedom. Without getting our freedom, how can we preach? This was the question. And immediately, he is a lion guru, who Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakura is being called as lion guru. He immediately said that it doesn't matter under your British government or any other government, it doesn't matter at all. I am talking something higher than that. So he is explaining to them, you simply preach Krishna conscious to the Western country. All the problem what our country or any other locations which we are facing is all because of the westernization. We are simply blindly following it. Example, like, somebody following the footsteps of the hippies. And our people in India blindly follow the hippie mood and all kind of stuff, right? So this is what is happening. Even the dressing also it changes. You remember those times, bell bottom and other kind of stuff? Remember? We all see, elderly people who are sitting, they know that. And what kind of an attraction which we have? Like a bedsheet it is, to be honest, But those times it was a fashion. Blindly people used to follow that. And the long, lengthy hairs, In this way, our culture was getting polluted slowly, gradually, under the name of the advancement. This is what it was happening there. Even though later on we realized it. At that time, the Simha Guru, Prabhupada, the spiritual master, he is going to be the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada. He was very specific. And those words, what he has mentioned in front of everybody, it is stuck in the heart of the Srila Prabhupada. It was there. Why this sannyasi is so strong? And his words are really very powerful. And it penetrates to the listeners. It enters into the heart so strongly. And all the time he was thinking about that. That is over. Then later on, Prabhupada, the time to get a job. He's a young person, age of 19, 20 years now. He has searched for the job. His father, Gaur Mohan Dey, with his influence, he got him a job in a chemical industry. And he was a manager for his activities. So he was there for quite a long time, not very successful, but still he was going all around everywhere. So Krishna has got his own planning, right? We have our plan, Krishna will have other plan. Our plan fails, but Krishna's plan never fails. This we have to understand. He has come for a certain purpose that nobody knows. Only his spiritual master, he's a Vaikuntha man, he knows. So finally, one fine day, what happened? In 1953, just imagine what is your current age, and he's talking about 1953. 1953, His Divine Grace got his initiation. He initiated in, anybody knows where he initiated? Okay, think over. I will leave it to you, find out. Prabhu will immediately Google, find it. Google.
Let you answer, Prabhu.
Okay. Now, then what happened? Later on, in 1953 again, I just said 1953, it's not 1953, don't worry, you can Google it.
1933.
1933.
Allahabad, India.
Allahabad in India. So, anybody from Allahabad? Allahabad is what, Ahmedabad, right?
No.
What is
different.
Allahabad is in UP.
UP.
Allahabad is in
Where
UP.
Amitabh Bachchan was.
I don't know.
No.
So, Allahabad is in UP,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. UP is very near to Delhi also, right?
Yes, very
Yeah.
close to
Northern
Correct.
states.
Yeah, so he was first initiated in Allahabad in 1933, and he's become very serious. And I don't know much in detail because of the time constraint. Also, is a very big thing. In short, he worked very hard. He struggled very hard. Those time, the financial trouble is there every step. Padam padam yad vipadam. It is very difficult. And because of the British influence also, he is not able to print the books. His second instruction from his guru is, whenever you get money, please print books. Regarding, instead of big temples, please print books. So Prabhupada was very specific, the words of the guru. So then he tried his level best, but those times even the printing paper is also under quota. You don't get it just like that. And Prabhupada also doesn't have money also. That is also, he is trying to raise donation, he is not able to get that. But somehow or the other, Prabhupada, he tried with a lot of difficulty. Why I am telling little more on this particular subject is how much struggle Prabhupada has taken to establish this. That we have to understand. Prabhupada used to take credit from the printers. Please print this. They used to, no, you give me money, we can print. That was the negotiation going on. Finally, he used to write some of the our spiritual subject points elaborately. He used to make a manuscripts, handwritten manuscript. And he used to go and sell it standing in front of the cafeterias. People who used to drink coffee, tea, smoking cigarettes, we have even till today everywhere, right? He used to stand in front of that cafeteria. Anybody like-minded people come, they may take it. Handwritten, who will buy? The printed books only nowadays people don't take. What to talk about the handwritten? So those times, his determination was so strong. One person, if he takes 5 rupees, so many pages are there and he handwritten one. One day, one person came in. Hey Swamiji, why you are taking so much of risk standing beneath this hot sun? This is all 40 degree. Calcutta heat is very hot, very, very hot it is. 40 degree, and it's very difficult. You print it and you make a book and sell, not like this. And he gave an idea, and he immediately remembered what his guru said: print books when you have money. So, in one of the incidents, I remember when I read in Prabhupada Lilamrita, he used to sell that manuscript for 5 rupees. 5 rupees manuscript. One person came in, I will take this one script, give me sometimes, for 5 minutes I'll go and come, I got a job, I'll finish it up, I'll come back and I'll buy one. He said and gone. That guy didn't come at all. 1 hour over, 2 hour over, 3 hour over. Prabhupada was standing below the hot sun. How much struggle, and hoping that he'll go to take one manuscript. Finally he came and he apologized, and finally he gave 5 rupees and he purchased that. From there he moved on and on. It was very difficult and he knows very well. In the meantime, his father organized his marriage. See, look at this, how it came in. Now he has to take it, the overload is more, and his, what is her name? Radha Tarini, what is her name?
Rajini. No, Rajini.
Rajini is short, but the name it says Radha Tarini, something like that is there. Anyway, Google it, you'll come to it. So, his wife. Finally, his father is an organized marriage. They got in And the first few years they are not able to live together because of the financial constraint. So he was living here in the parents' house and she was living in their house for a few years. Later stages they all came together and they lived, and they also got first son. And that is the time he left his job as a manager for that. He was not very comfortable with that, traveling all over, and he was not very successful also. All the time he used to have a tussle between his boss. His boss says, where is the business? And he talks about spirituality. He's inclined that he's not matching it probably, that was the situation like. Then finally what happened, Prabhupada, he all the time, he remembers the instruction of the spiritual master all the time. Whenever he gets tense, he is remembering the instruction of spiritual father, Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur. And they had some indifferences in the family also. That is the time he written a letter to his spiritual master saying that I have got this kind of a problem in the family. What exactly you want me to do? Then I cannot focus fully into Krishna consciousness. That was the thing. Then, that's the same day, same year, his spiritual master also left his body from this material world. But the letter has come. He said, focus in Krishna consciousness. Preach. That is the answer, what he got in. So, one situation it came in. She's not a very serious devotee or anything like that, his wife. One day what happened in Calcutta, he was written so many manuscripts connected with the Srimad Bhagavatam. So all these manuscripts which Prabhupada has written, he has gone out to find a printer to print it. By the time he came back to the house, he is not able to see any of this manuscript. He asked, where all this manuscript which I have written and gone, where is this? At that time he was drinking chai, tea. No, that is the time when Prabhupada asked a question, he sipped the tea. In that Prabhupada understood. She sold that papers, whatever the money which has come, she purchased the tea leaves, and she's drinking tea. Got it? Prabhupada was totally upset. In this way, in this kind of a surrounding, we cannot establish or preach Krishna consciousness or print books. He left the house. He asked only one question: you want me or tea?
Is it tea or me?
Tea or me? Want me or tea? Like that. She sipped again. That's it. That's the answer. He moved out from there to Vrindavan. He came to Vrindavan. Before that, he was there in Delhi for quite some time. It was very difficult again. So he moved out to Vrindavan. There is a temple. How many people they visited Vrindavan? All? No? Vrindavan? Fantastic. Very nice. Anybody knows where is Radha Damodar temple? Or anybody visited Radha Damodar temple? Okay. There are so many temples in Vrindavan. In the scripture it says more than 5,000 temples are there. Many forests and 5,000 temples. In that, there are some temples, the Goswami temples, which are few temples which is there, 5-6 temples. In that, Radha Damodar temple is also one. The Radha Damodar temple is quite a temple. If anybody sees Radha Damodar, you will come to know. It's quite a big temple. And exactly within the corridor, there is a small place. If you take our store room here, twice the big size of the storeroom. Twice the big size of the storeroom. That is the place. And since Prabhupada is a very familiar person in Vrindavan, the head pujari of the Radha Damodar temple, he offered that place to him. You can stay here, Prabhupada. And Prabhupada was there for quite some time in Vrindavan. Vrindavan is a spiritual place. Everybody knows, and they are very pious people. Many Gaudiya Mat Sampradaya people are there, and everybody used to respect. Even the different Sampradayas, they used to respect Prabhupada. Everybody knows how good Prabhupada is, spiritually very advanced personality. So he was there in that small temple, even till today, that particular portion of where Prabhupada lived for almost 3-4 years there, it is maintained by Hare Krishna. Even a spoon, what Prabhupada was using, you can see that. Even the small plate, what he was using, you can see even till today. And like this pillar which you have, there is a stone pillars. Okay? Stone pillars. On the stone pillar which is touching to the ceiling, what is happening? Rats are there everywhere. Whatever eaten, couple of manuscripts were eaten by rats. Prabhupada was thinking, what can I do? Krishna, that was the situation. Then he rolled out all those things. He moved the some of the stone slab from the top, and he used to keep it and he used to close it. You got it? How they used to do it? If you go today also, you can see that. You know, those manuscripts, the rolled manuscript, whatever he written, to safeguard that from the rats, he used to keep inside that above the slab, and he used to close the slab. And whenever he is not able to focus, pinpoint on the spiritual activities, he used to watch. There is a window. Through that window, if he sees, he can see all the Goswamis' samadhis are there. Especially Jiva Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, not Rupa Goswami, samadhis are there. He used to pray to them. My spiritual master ordered me to write books, print it, preach in Western countries. I don't know how far I'll go to be successful in this. Please bless me. Please guide me. Please give me that intelligence so that I'll fulfill my spiritual master's desire. That was the thing. Finally, he written 3 cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam over there, and he got it printed also. Then the time has come. He wanted to go to the Western country. He doesn't have money. What to do? So somebody guided me how to ask. There is a steamship called Scindia Steam. Anybody heard of that? Scindia Shipping Corporation. In the Scindia Shipping Corporation, who is the owner? Anybody knows?
Must be
Murari
Scindia family.
Desai, yes.
Yeah, somebody said?
Scindia family.
Scindia family.
Mother Raw Scindia came from that family.
Murari
Yeah.
Desai is family.
Huh?
Murari Desai.
No, it's not Murari.
It's
Scindia Shipping Corporation. Who is the owner of that? Anybody remember? Okay, I'll tell you. Sumati Desai. She is the owner of that. So, somehow or the other, somebody recommended me to take a reference. He has gone and met her. She says, no Swamiji, I can't give you a free ticket. He clearly said, you are already aged 65 years plus now, 67 years now. You wanted to go to the America? That is a cold country. Nobody will take care of you. You will die on the footpath itself. No, I don't want to do that mistake. Sorry, I cannot give. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times he has gone. Nothing is working out. What is happening? My Guru Maharaj says everything is going to be all right. Don't worry. Your focus is only to preach. Here nothing. Nobody is not supporting me. And I don't have money. And somehow, with keeping his head down, he is working out, and he came again. The last time I had tried. Last time, he entered. He's quite a big. He's a chairman room. How it will be? It's a quite a big room. He entered in, and he discussed the same subject. Oh, Swamiji, again the same subject. I am very sorry, but this time Prabhupada, the way of presentation was something, you got so much of respect. I'm like your father. If father comes and asks, you're going to refuse it? She doesn't have any answer. So, he was just about to go, and in a few seconds, her decision was changed. Immediately he said, Swamiji, please come take a seat. I'll organize a free ticket to America. And she signed and she gave. And also ordered the ship, take care of him. He's an old man. Whatever you want, he's a pure vegetarian. Whatever you want, all the necessities like a wheat powder, all kind of stuff, everything was there. By the time he reached, it took nearly 3 months in that ship. It's a cargo ship. It is not some kind of a cruiser, what we have there. It's nothing like that. It's a cargo ship. Somewhere in the corner next to the captain, this room is there. Probably smaller than this room. Okay? So, in that situation, what happened? He used to roll the chapati, he rolled the puri, he used to make aloo sabji, and he used to offer it to Krishna. This captain was watching. He doesn't know anything about all this. And he used to feed the captain also. Look at this. Then later on what happened? In these 3 months, he had 2 heart attacks. Prabhupada himself says in the second heart attack, I don't think I'll survive. But Krishna's arrangement is different. He survived both the heart attack. So then he reached the Boston, finally. 1 year he tried all the things, like how we are trying to get the people for the Krishna conscious, for the Ratha Yatra, for the Janmashtami, so many activities which we are doing to invite new members. Prabhupada tried more than 1 year. In the more than 1 year, 3 times he has gone to the same shipping, when the next ship will come. That means, I'm failure here, I wanted to go back. I was very happy in Vrindavan itself. I don't know what, there is in a Vaishnava songbook, there is a few pages what Prabhupada has written on the Jaladuta ship. It has been printed there. I recommend everybody to read that. It is so nicely it is written in a Vaishnava songbook. Not this songbook, this is our temple song. There's a printed songbook, is there. In that, Prabhupada has written on the Jaladuta ship. It is heart-touching, it is. Believe me, it is so intense it is. I'll tell a couple of lines of that. He says, hey Krishna, I don't know what arrangements you have made, absolutely no idea. I've been comfortably, I was living, glorifying you in Vrindavan. And simply, I wanted to fulfill the desire of my spiritual master. I have come to this place. Looking at this, I don't know, my vocabulary will match or penetrate these souls who are here in this America. So, I'm simply a puppet in your hand. If you want me to make me to dance, you dance. I'll dance accordingly. So, it's all entirely left up to you. Finally, Prabhupada, slowly the situation was started changing. Hare Krishna Mataji, please come, please sit down. Welcome. Happy Janmashtami. So in this way, Prabhupada struggled so much. Finally, Prabhupada, he came to New York. How many of our devotees have seen New York? New York? Okay. In New York, near Brooklyn Temple, there is a park called Tompkins Square Park. You heard of that? Anybody visited that park? Visited that park? That park is a rectangular park, is quite a big park, surrounded with so many outlets. Even till today, you can go and see. All druggish, narcotic people are in the surrounding. It stinks, even now. Those times when hippies are over there, what was the situation? Just imagine. Prabhupada was just entered the park and sitting below a tree. Below the tree is also protected by the government there. You can see that International Society for Krishna Consciousness is established. This is the point where the Prabhupada, even now, it is maintained by the government there. That is where all these hippies all came together they just wanted to, make some kind of a, put down the Indian Swami has come all the way from India to make some money, look at his position, all kind of stuff they were talking and criticizing in many ways. And look like he's under real tension now. Let him have some ganja or whatever narcotic item. So they tried in that way. Prabhupada, they said, you take this, some tablet, what tablet is that in the reading? Some tablet, LSD tablets, okay? You take this tablet, you will become very high. Prabhupada says, I have something that is much more powerful than this. And those hippies are, they're very serious, no hanky-panky business, no shortcut methods. Oh, this Indian Swami got much more powerful tablet than what we have. Oh, but only terms and conditions is that you have to listen what I say. Then you will be really high, I'm telling you. I know. They got 100% confidence on the words of Prabhupada. Tell me what exactly you had to do. He took from his bag, he had only one bag, small bag. In that he took the first kartala. First kartala. He started playing kartala and he started singing Hare Krishna mantra. When this Hare Krishna Mahamantra tune coming from the pure soul, unadulterated pure soul, that will penetrate anybody. It like a Ramaban. Once the Ramaban leaves, it never going to come. It penetrates immediately. So that penetrated all these hippies. In a short span of period, in a short span of around 6 months, they all changed. And they're the one who established, along with the direction of Prabhupada, the worldwide Krishna consciousness. See, this is a Prabhupada. Then slowly, gradually, he started establishment. Year after year, Krishna consciousness is exploding worldwide. It's all because of Prabhupada. Prabhupada has taken so much of pain. Even those Western countries, girls and women, they don't know how to wear saris. Right? They don't know how to wear saris. He showed them how to wear the saris. Everything. And those are the making son bolte na, so naive, those girls also. Whatever Prabhupada says, they never used to cross that line.
It's not
that was the situation.
yours.
And in one case, what happened, Prabhupada says, whatever you do, you should offer it to Krishna. Anything you bring, you offer it to Krishna. Then you honor it. They purchased them half a dozen jeans because of the cold country, half a dozen jeans. And those Matajis, they brought all the half a dozen jeans right in front of Lordship to offer it. This was the situation. They offered. Prabhupada was looking at, what is this, what you are doing? Then they say, no, this is okay, this is fine. What is it I'm talking about? Patram Phalam Toyam. He explained a particular verse. You offer it to Krishna. That remnant is a Mahaprasad. That Mahaprasad, if you take it, you will rise. It cleanses. So this is how you choose to be. And very successful. That is how step by step, this process has taken place. I have got in a few more minutes. So by the time we arrange it, my spiritual master, he is from Wisconsin, US. His name is His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. In one of the Vyasa Puja, he written a small poem. That poem consists of everything. Everything. Ratha Yatra, the writing of the books, translation of Bhagavad Gita, translation of Srimad Bhagavatam, translation of Chaitanya Charitamrita, and association of devotee, establishment of Krishna consciousness. Everything he has put in one poem. Okay? And in the Vyasa Puja, he offered to Srila Prabhupad. It is so nice as on today, the worldwide ISKCON, even till today they remember that. For the benefit of everybody here, I play that, you listen. Okay? It is in Bengali. Here. This gives the entire picture of Srila Prabhupada, his appearance, and in a short span of period, he traveled 14 times around the world and he established 108 Hare Krishna temples. Now it is more than 750 temples around the world now. Those time, at the age of 67 years onwards, he established 108 temples. You can't even imagine, it is there in Moscow, it is there in all the communist countries, everywhere. Now millions and millions of devotees are preaching pure Krishna consciousness worldwide. So I end up here. Thank you very much, all the devotees, for the first time attending the right occasion. That is appearance of our Acharya. And this is a brief glimpse of his details. And as the time comes, we will expand much more on that. I sincerely request everybody, please come every Sunday. Our regular program, we have a Bhagavad Gita class. And today, because of the special day, I was talking about our Acharya. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Jai